Secrets behind Markiplier's $40 million net worth.
Today's the day.
Today, let's look at Markiplier, a YouTube OG with a net worth of over $40 million. In this video, I'll be breaking down the major keys to Markiplier's success while busting some common myths along the way. If you want to make it big in the content creator space, this will be a great guide to learn from. Ready, set, watch, and learn. Let's crunch some numbers first. So how big is Markiplier exactly? Here are some numbers. 34 million subscribers, almost 5,400 video uploads, and over 19 billion total views. Makes him one of the most successful YouTubers of all time. The Markiplier channel gets between 5 and 13 million new views every single day, which is something that stars like Rihanna, Justin Bieber, or Drake could only dream about. But how did he get there? Let's take a closer look at Markiplier's journey to the top. Early days, personal life and childhood. If you're thinking Markiplier's success is tied to some affluent family background, you're wrong. Markiplier's real name is Mark Fishbach. He's biracial, his mom's Korean and his dad's Caucasian, so he and his brother went through a lot of discrimination and bullying at school. Their parents eventually got divorced, and Mark moved out with his dad. They were in financial trouble, and Mark lost the few friends he had when he changed schools. Things didn't get better. In July 2008, Mark's dad died from lung cancer. Mark had no choice but to move back with his mom. Mark couldn't catch a break at his mom's either. His mom didn't approve of his relationship with his girlfriend at the time and kicked both of them out of their house. Things continued to go downhill when Mark lost his job and couldn't afford to stay in school. All the stress and anxiety started to affect his health. One day, Mark experienced unbearable pains in his lower right abdomen. It turned out to be appendicitis, and on top of that, his doctors found a big tumor sitting in his adrenal gland. He got surgery, and while he was recovering, he had some time to think long and hard about his life. He decided to take control and change his life for the better. He bought a new camera, started a YouTube channel on March 6, 2012, and started making videos.
I will see you in the next video.
First myth busted. Success isn't dependent on how you started out or what cards life has dealt you. It's about what you decide to do with your life. Mark is a perfect example. The Markiplier channel was born. Mark started uploading horror game walkthrough videos.
Welcome to From the Darkness.
His deep voice, genuine reactions to scary moments, funny commentary, and healthy dose of cursing made his videos popular with the fans of the horror genre. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. His first channel got banned from AdSense when he reached 2,000 subscribers, which made monetization impossible. Mark was accused of manipulating the AdSense algorithm to inflate his earnings, even though his channel was not even being monetized at that time. Go figure. But did he give up? Heck no. He went and started a new channel, but that one ended up failing too. He had to create 4 YouTube channels before finally getting traction. The 4th channel turned out to be the Markiplier account we all know and love today. Second myth busted. Very few people succeed on their first try. Even the top YouTubers had to go through setbacks. Mark's drive, dedication, consistency, and his refusal to give up were the main reasons for his long-term success. I mean, there are 5,400 videos in his channel. If you can beat that, kudos and respect to you. Full dedication. In 2014, Mark dropped out of college to pursue his YouTube career full-time. He moved to LA where the creators community was booming.
Primary reason that I'm moving out there is so that I can be closer to other YouTubers.
In 2015, Mark joined forces with fellow YouTubers Daniel Kyer, Ryan McGee, and Matt Watson from the Syndigo channel. This collab didn't last long due to the death of Daniel Kyer as well as some personal issues he was having. Mark went on to form numerous collabs with other YouTubers over the years. The Eunice Annis channel he started with Nathan Nestor Darling is definitely worth mentioning. The idea was simple. They would upload 1 video per day over the course of a year and then delete the channel. They started on November 13, 2019 and grew the channel to 4.52 million subscribers before they deleted it on November 14, 2020. Not surprisingly, such a stunt attracted a lot of publicity and caused further growth for both of their main channels. Third myth busted. You can't do everything on your own. Don't be afraid to hire help or form partnerships. Collabs played a huge role in Mark's success and can work out for you as well. Major breakthroughs. Next, let's go over some of the major breakthroughs that Mark experienced while going through his Markiplier YouTube channel. Breakthrough number 1. Mark's gaming videos got pretty decent views early on, but the real breakthrough was from one particular series called Five Nights at Freddy's. These videos pushed his view count into the tens of millions. This game was crazy popular at the time, and Mark rode that wave all the way to the top. He even got his own animated character designed by the fans of the franchise. A tip for you. Want to capitalize on the popularity of a specific brand, franchise, or series? Don't be afraid to start with the less popular ones to build your initial audience while avoiding heavy competition. Once you gain traction, Focus on something more popular. Breakthrough number 2. Mark's second breakthrough is also related to something popular and trending. Remember the Try Not to Laugh challenge? It's still popular today. The top video from this series of 24 uploads got over 40 million views to date, and even the least watched video got over 10 million views. Once again, Mark's personality and genuine reactions scored hard with this audience. Fourth myth busted. Challenges and trends are not dead. They can work exceptionally well and help you create deep connection with your audience. Focus on the ones that evoke people's emotions. Let your personality shine through and your audience will love you. Breakthrough number 3. This one's funny. There are still 4 videos on Mark's channel that have more than 100 million views, and 3 of them are silly videos where he used a simple filter to put humans' mouth on animals. Mark allegedly hates the fact that these videos are the most viewed on his channel. The success seemed to have been a happy accident.
No!
Like it or not, those simple silly videos brought a ton of new subscribers to Mark's channel. Fifth myth busted. If you believe that every video needs to be super meaningful and insightful, think again. Millions of people come to YouTube daily just to kill time. Give them something to laugh at and they'll reward you with view time and subscribes. Breakthrough number 4. Success comes with perfecting what you are good at, or what makes you special.
What we can do.
It was Mark's signature deep and comforting voice that made him stand out from other YouTubers.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier.
Mark's always had a radio-style voice, but around a year after he started his channel, he probably noticed from all the comments how much his audience loved his voice, because he started sounding even deeper and more soothing. A tip for you. Read the comments section of your videos to find out what your audience likes about your videos, and give them more of that. It may be your voice, the way you talk, your style of humor, your video editing, your choice of topics, or etc. Find out what it is and double down on that in your next videos. Breakthrough number 5. With success comes responsibility. Sure, you can build a following by talking about some sensitive and controversial topics that serve to divide society, but how long can you milk that? And what good would you be bringing to the world?
Who knows?
Mark is definitely a breath of fresh air. This guy is genuinely a good person, and his fans describe him as being the most lovable and caring YouTuber. He's not afraid to talk about his personal problems, and he regularly takes part in charity and fundraising events to assist those in need. Mark is the type of person you want to follow because he is everything you could wish for in a good person. And his subscribers count reflects this. 6th myth busted. You don't need to be controversial or be a clown to stand out. Many people appreciate genuine, down-to-earth, and caring personalities. Be yourself and show that you care about your fans, and you will find success. Financial success comes to those who are prepared. The massive success of the Markiplier channel obviously opened some doors of opportunities for Mark, which he has capitalized on very efficiently. Mark started several podcasts including Distractable and The Edge of Sleep. He wrote and directed 3 YouTube movie series, A Heist with Markiplier, In Space with Markiplier, and Who Killed Markiplier. And he also appeared in several TV shows and video games. He also started accounts on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and etc. And he grew these accounts to millions of followers to bring in additional revenue. Final tip for you. When opportunity knocks, be prepared to answer the door. It's not easy to start a YouTube channel and stick with it until it takes off. But if you don't give up, you will eventually rise to fame. And when you do, all kinds of opportunities will find you. So be ready to take advantage of them instead of being complacent. You may want to hear it from Mark directly.
The only thing that makes me look back at my old self 6 years ago, more than 6 years ago now, when I wasn't doing YouTube, was that I had no commitment in my life. I had no dedication. I had no desire to push myself farther than I've ever done before.
At the age of 33, Mark is a unique example of how a nobody with a rough start in life can transform himself to a YouTube megastar with millions of dollars in annual revenue. Let his story be an inspiration for your own success.